Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Island-wide power outage affects Tobago. 3,000 additional seats for Carnival. Blue food with a bang, and Monarch of Mas first-time winner. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 21st October 2025. We do apologize for the delay. In some breaking news, Tobago experienced an island-wide power outage twice in one day, causing major interruptions across the island. Shortly after 10 a.m., residents from most villages experienced a loss of electricity until approximately 11 a.m. Upon calling TNTech, they cited there were technical difficulties at the Cove power plant. This evening around 6:30 p.m., the island was again in darkness. Power was restored approximately 20 minutes after. Now to our top story. Caribbean Airlines Limited has announced a significant expansion of its seat availability for the upcoming Carnival period, adding 3,200 extra seats to the existing 18,792 already on sale between the 22nd and 29th October 2025. They stated the strategic move is aimed at accommodating the surge in travelers eager to experience the vibrant festivities in Tobago. To further support the high demand and ease congestion on the airbridge, the airline is introducing an additional Boeing 737 aircraft. This deployment not only strengthens capacity, but also ensures smoother, more efficient travel for both citizens and visitors planning to attend the celebrations. With Carnival attracting thousands of revelers, Caribbean Airlines says their proactive measures reflect a commitment to enhancing passenger convenience while maintaining safety and comfort on all flights. Travelers are encouraged to book early, as seats are expected to sell out quickly. The additional flights and increased seating demonstrate the airline's dedication to supporting national events and promoting seamless inter-island connectivity during one of the most anticipated periods on the local calendar. Amidst the rain, the annual Blue Food Festival unveiled its new look last Sunday at the Bloody Bay Recreational Grounds. As far as the eyes could see, there was a large turnout of locals and visitors. They celebrated Tobago's unique culinary traditions and creative dishes made from dasheen, known across the island as blue food. Alia Balgobin has more in this story.
While everyone's main focus was on the craft, food and entertainment, the Chief Secretary Farley Augustine shifted his attention to the infrastructure of the space, noting that efforts were made to ensure the development was done in an environmentally friendly manner.
I spent most of the day looking at how the infrastructure holding up, because we have been making some constant investment into the infrastructure here. We did some work on the ground with some underground drains to allow for the water to run off quickly. We have an expanded car park as well to the southern side of the venue. And of course, we did some trenches and so on to allow for the free flow of water into the river, the runoff. As people well know, Bloody Bay has a subclimate, so it rains here more than other parts of the island. And I think
the structure may have been developed for the Blue Food Festival, but members of the village are calling for it to be used for other events and for the grounds to remain in continuous use.
When we consulted with the communities wanted a venue that people could permanently sell blue food. That's one. A venue that could host other events. So if you are into events promotion and you want a space that airy, that nice, that have vibes, that environmentally sensitive, you have one here. The community is also setting up to begin some ATV tours from here and paintball. We're working on paintball as well, and we're making provisions for camping. So if you're looking for a place to camp for February, let me see if we could organize as well.
The success for this year's Blue Food Festival has reignited discussions about the long-term use for the Bloody Bay grounds, with residents hoping that the space will continue to benefit the community beyond the annual event. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The spirit of Carnival came alive last Friday evening at the Tobago Market Square as the island hosted its highly anticipated Monarch of Mas competition. The event showcased Tobago's finest costume designers and performers, blending artistry, storytelling, and cultural pride in a breathtaking display.
It's of people who believe she good, and they're right, until you cross her. They say she beautiful like morning dew on leaf, dressed in a grand ball gown of flowers, vines and
Emerging as this year's monarch was Ayana Ned, who captivated both the judges and the crowd with her portrayal title Seraphina, Dark Angel of the Green Veil. Ned was the first-time competitor. Her Beckles for her portrayal Queen Island Jewel, Celebration of the Majesty of Tobago. The night was filled with color, rhythm, and excitement as spectators cheered on their favorites. The competition continues to highlight Tobago's deep-rooted tradition of masquerade, giving local creators a platform to showcase their talents and preserve the island's carnival heritage. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
The official hub for Tobago Carnival 2025. Tobago Updates presents the We Carnival series, where mass meets culture. Catch us live with exciting interviews and spectacular performances from First, Tam Tam, and many more. Stay locked in for your chance to win tickets to hottest carnival events, a carnival bar hopping experience for you and your crew, and a weekend stay at Mandalina Grand Hotel. It's happening right here. Tobago Updates, We Carnival.
If you see the size on that bam bam big energy, colossal energy, and it turns up on the tension, move in one direction, go shadow you. Me and you jamming on the junction or the avenue. You can't refuse the good vibes, real vibes, keep it we energy.
Welcome back. The Tobago House of Assembly is set to receive a $2.94 billion TT direct allocation for the fiscal year 2026. However, THA Minority Leader says that the development allocation has taken a $3.5 million hit. Reporter Jewel Green George has this story.
the Tobago House of Assembly has received an allocation of $2.376 billion for recurrent expenditure in fiscal year 2026, securing the day-to-day operations of the island's divisions. However, the budget has ignited significant political tension due to a reduction in the Critical Development Program expenditure. The THA's budgetary allocation is set to include $201.5 million for development program. Tourism Assistant Secretary Assemblyman George had hoped that the development allocation would greatly benefit Tobago.
And that would allow us the room, the width, the breadth to do some serious development work in terms of the things that are necessary for Tobago.
However, according to the Parliament's budget guide, the development allocation will be lower than the previous allocation of $205 million and even lower than the allocation before that of $260 million. Minority Leader Morris had scathing remarks at the Council's October 15th press conference.
Our development allocation actually decreased, meaning Tobago actually received less money for the development of the island, that is to pave your roads, do your bridges.
Minority Leader Morris also made reference to the Tobago Island Bill and had a harsh commentary about this decrease at the October 13th post-budget press conference.
For the people of Tobago. So while we gained an additional amount compared to last year, overall, when you put that into the context of what was approved by the PNM through the Island Government Bill, Tobago has in fact lost over $1 billion in additional allocation.
The Standing Finance Committee, of which Tobago's East and West MPs are members, earlier today started their scrutiny as stakeholders assess the impact on service delivery and regional development. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The creative sector in Trinidad and Tobago is facing a critical decline due to a lack of political commitment and a failure to implement international best practice enablers. This stark warning comes from Rubadiri Victor, founder and president of the Artists Coalition of Trinidad and Tobago, the ACTT. In a Tobago Updates exclusive, he described the local arts sector as being in the worst state since the late 70s. Reporter Jewel Green George has more.
Victor is warning that without urgent state intervention, the arts sector faces a social crisis. The multimedia artist and activist highlighted the sector's immense economic power, noting that the global creative industries are the second largest on the planet, valued at over $3.1 trillion annually. This contrasts with local performance, where the film industry, with the right policies in place from 2007 to 2013, earned over $150 million TT dollars in GDP and Forex before crucial enablers were dismantled.
During that period, the film industry in Trinidad and Tobago earned more than $150 million in GDP and Forex for GDP.
According to him, that success was short-lived, with key policies dismantled, leading to massive lost opportunities.
We lost Pirates of the Caribbean, right? That could have easily been about $300 million in Forex coming into the country.
Victor argues that politicians consistently lack the necessary expertise to manage the sector, a challenge he says has been endemic for generations.
Well, the thing is that we have a tradition of ministers and Trinidad and Tobago politicians not understanding this sector.
ACT estimates that with proper legislation, policies, and fiscal enablers instituted, the sector's annual contribution could increase from its current $1.5 billion range to over $6 billion TT dollars annually. To achieve this, ACT is calling for a summit with top government officials to create a sensitive, sector-specific intervention that is desperately needed.
And personally, at an intimate level, we are looking at the possibilities of suicides, addictions, mental breakdowns, impoverishment, and those kinds of things for like vast swaths of artists.
The path forward, Victor insists, is establishing globally used systems, including a dedicated arts council for transparent grant funding and a national insurance safety net like the one recently passed in Jamaica to ensure artists can live and work with dignity. ACT is urging the government to prioritize this crucial sector, not only for economic diversification, but for the welfare of the country's creatives. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
A wave of financial concern is sweeping across Tobago as two recently announced tax measures, the landlord tax and the near 100% hike in alcohol excise duties, are being cited by key stakeholders as a direct threat to the island's tourism competitiveness and cultural heritage. Reporter Jewel Green George has more.
Tourism remains a vital artery of Tobago's economy, contributing approximately 13% of its gross domestic product. The minority leader, Mr. Kelvin Morris, warned that the pre-packaged property tax, dubbed the landlord tax by some, risks undermining this crucial sector, particularly the alternative accommodation market of villas and Airbnbs popular with visitors. His concern is that this tax undermines the island's viability in the competitive regional market.
This government is now calling on you to pay this property tax that is based on the current arrangement is even higher than the property tax to which they repealed.
Morris stated that the reality of this cost is expected to be shouldered by the end user. The new levy on rental accommodation, which applies to both short-term tourist stays and local rentals, will ultimately be passed directly to consumers.
We are hearing this tax coming to landlords, which we know will be passed on to the average man who rents.
He also noted the sudden doubling of the excise duty on spirits and beer has generated significant opposition within the cultural community. This significant price increase is viewed by many as an attack on core cultural practices, most notably the cherished tradition of harvest celebrations, where community sharing and communal festivals often revolve around alcohol consumption. He worries that the increased cost of alcoholic beverages is expected to make local festivals, a major attraction including the burgeoning Tobago Carnival, significantly more expensive for the average citizen.
We have almost a 100% increase on alcohol. So what does that mean for our harvest culture? This is an attack on the culture of Tobago. I'm not saying that we are drunkards, but we are people who like to enjoy ourselves. Harvest being one of the things that even the Division of Tourism is pushing in a big way.
He explained that with the new excise duty, seeing the cost of beer and spirits increase by 100% on the duty component, the resulting price hike is already reaching bar shelves, forcing business owners to adjust pricing or face reduced profit margins.
It will affect the cultural experiences and expressions of our people. It will also affect all our events going forward and our festivals, especially Carnival. Carnival is a period of high alcohol consumption, sale, and even events.
As Tobago pushes to expand its tourism infrastructure, including the imminent opening of a new international airport terminal, he fears that these new tax policies present a crucial challenge, balancing the urgent need for government revenue with the protection of the island's unique economic and cultural assets. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
The road is calling. Tobago Carnival. Neon is coming. Presenting the Mashup King himself, DJ Kai, alongside the voice of the people, Boy Boy. The dynamic duo bringing pure fire to the road, CSI Khaled and Selector Stefan. And Tobago's own, the people's champion, DJ Big Youth. This is Neon Night Mass. One road, one rhythm, one experience. Tobago Carnival 2025. We outside.
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
Tell you you's a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive pool party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
Welcome back. The government just 1 day ago launched a sweeping employment initiative, phase 1 of a national recruitment drive, offering over 20,000 public service jobs across 25 ministries. The move aims to fill critical vacancies and transition workers from short-term state programs to permanent, better-paid employment. Reporter Jewel Green-George has more.
Employ TT focuses on immediate public sector needs, including roles in skilled trades, administration, infrastructure, and maintenance. Response has been swift, with government officials confirming over 30,000 applications received on the initial day alone, underscoring the high demand for stable work. This drive forms a core part of a broader government strategy to combat a drop in labor force participation, which has previously fallen from over 61% to a recent 55.1%, according to the Central Statistical Office. The vacancies cover positions from laborers and electricians to clerks and drivers. While Phase 1 targets the public service, officials have indicated that a second phase will focus on engagement with the private sector. The initiative provides both online registration and in-person assistance, with more information hubs to be activated across the country by Tuesday, 21st October for in-person application. Jewel Green-George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Every day, we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. For a social media poll today, we asked, do you think that landlords should be charged a specific tax? 53% of respondents voted no, 39% voted yes, and 8% voted I don't know. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. The weather report is up next.
The official hub for Tobago Carnival 2025. Tobago Updates presents the We Carnival series, where mass meets culture. Catch us live with exciting interviews and spectacular performances from First, Tam Tam, and many more. Stay locked in for your chance to win tickets to hottest carnival events, a carnival bar hopping experience for you and your crew, and a weekend stay at Mandalina Grand Hotel. It's happening right here. Tobago Updates, We Carnival.
If you see the size on that bam bam big energy, colossal energy, and it tell you up on the tension, move in one direction, go shadow you. Me and you jamming on the junction on the avenue. You can't refuse the good vibes, real vibes, keep it we.
Tobago, are you ready to light up the night? Join us for the Lambo Credit Union's Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025.
On Saturday, November 15th at Cano Bay Nature Resort, we'll walk, glow, and raise awareness for a healthier tomorrow.
From 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your family and friends for plenty glow energy.
Registration is just $180 per person, or grab your crew of 5 for only $150 each.
Sign up online or at Lambo Credit Union branches before October 31st.
For more registration and payment details, visit lambocreditunion.com and search Moonlight Miles today.
Welcome back. Here is a look at your weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight is expected to be partly cloudy, with a few isolated overnight showers possible. Temperatures are forecast to fall to around 24 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with occasional showers, and there is a medium chance of an isolated thunderstorm developing, particularly during the afternoon. Cloudiness is expected to increase into the evening and nighttime. Gusty winds and street flooding may occur near heavier showers or thunderstorms. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach 32 degrees Celsius at both Piaco and Crown Point, with a heat index of around 37 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 36 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas will be moderate, with waves up to 2 meters in open waters, reaching up to 2.5 meters near the leewards and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise will be at 5:55 and sunset at 5:45. Here's a recap of the headlines. 3,000 additional seats for Carnival, Blue Food with a bang, and Monarch of Mas first-time winner. I am Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night.